Welcome back to Popes and Pilots. Let's play some more Europa Universalis IV. We're of course playing as Rhodes, so as the Knights here over on Rhodes. And we're going for the Knights of the Caribbean achievement. At least we might be picking up on the Rhodes again as well, seeing what time allows. And we have been making our way over to the New World. We have not moved our capital yet, but we have our first colonies here. Now, there's a thing that Peter pointed out that, makes me slightly bit afraid. How does the Pope like the Portuguese? Because there's a thing called the Treaty of Tordesillas. Now, I don't know if that needs to spawn or if that's just a thing. Because if it is, then we might have a problem here. Where's the Papal State? There you go. So, the Pope likes them a lot. And if I'm not misinformed, the first European Catholic nation to have 5 provinces in a colonial region gets the papal allowance to settle there. Essentially a monopoly. And that would be bad, because it would greatly hurt our settler growth, I think. And might just fudge us over completely. I'm not used to playing Catholic. If that happens, we may have to just get out of that Catholicism as a whole. But let me have a quick look at EU4 Treaty of Tortellini. Tordesillas. And there you go. Come on, treaty. Blah blah. First nation to form a Catholic colonial nation. While the Papal State's opinion is positive, will be assigned the region. They get plus 10 increase to settler growth. Any other Catholic nation gets a violent policy penalty and get minus 20, also costing 10 papal influence every year. And per papal opinion, yikes. Now that is a problem, isn't it? And war is over. Are you a Castilian subject? No, the war clearly ended inconclusively there. I mean, Bella doesn't look like it should be Spanish, or Castilian. And but they did not get subjugated. It just ended too. The reason that's important, I think, is that I was considering this. Now, I would horribly lose this as it stands, obviously. I was hoping that there would be such a war situation that doesn't happen. But I think now we have no chance, right, to be the first here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. 2 are already done. 3 are already done. So once Maguana happens, our Caribbean efforts are greatly hindered. The Portuguese have a better settler spread than we do, even. So even if I were to do something crazy and somehow manage to get 3 extra colonies going right now, we would not overtake the Portuguese here. Unless we get super lucky on like native assimilation or something, that seems quite unlikely. Now, why are you so good at this? Technology, Portuguese colonial growth, plus 50, yeah. So that's a thing. I feel like the only way out of that, well, I say the only way. The main way out of that will be a... Oh no, never mind. Question mark? Let's read that text again. First nation to form a Catholic colonial nation gets it. And if another Catholic nation, even one with this capital in a colonial region, starts colonizing the province, they get the penalty. Okay. So for one, we probably want to have our colonization started at least assuming the wiki wording is correct, starting our extra colonies before Maguana finishes will mean that we don't get the penalty on those colonies at least. And we might be able, once we get our third colonist, which I think is kind of soon, right? I'm not utterly mistaken. Kind of soon. We might be able to go plop, plop, plop or something. Hem in the Portuguese a bit, as far as that's the thing we can do. And start getting, at least getting our 5 colonies going. Not that 5 really matters for us because we don't want a colonization. I don't have 5. Must not forget that. Could also do that over here to get better land. Not sure which one would be better. But I think it also means that we want to stop being Catholic. Because we just simply cannot. Well, we don't want to take a -20 hit on our colonization. And if we're taking a 10 papal influence a year hit with the Pope anyway because of our colonization, then we might as well not be Catholic. So yeah. I think it's gonna strain our relationship with the Castilians, which is sad. But I think we're gonna have to move out of that. Speaking of Castile. I want to start currying favors again. Don't quite need to butter you up again yet. Okay. We still have to do the whole capital moving stuff. We need to remember to keep some admin power for that, so not just power through the idea group. Oof. And yeah. The fact that we're still doing the idea group makes me even more likely to not do the Arguin into New World thing, but the release Malta thing. And we are expelling these Maltese. So, maybe. Anyway, we also have a war going, the first war of our own. Not that we picked a particularly scary target or anything, but we did declare this war on our own. I'm quite proud of that. Because all the other wars we had to deal. Yeah. Get that saint going. That's fine. I don't actually care. Now, if we are... Well, we don't have to do it now. Do we get an opinion hit? I think we do. Once the treaty hits, -50, yeah. Yeah, okay. The wiki even says that only colonies started after the treaty count. So I definitely want to take the Sway the Pope mission before we annoy the Pope there. I don't think we lose a ton if we just take it now, because these are permanent claims. And the people over there don't love us anyway. I'm just going to click it so I don't forget. I just don't want to lock myself out of being able to continue this trade later on, because the Pope said our guts or something. Yeah, conquest against Mr. O, I'm not particularly proud. Did that actually hurt my opinion? Don't think so. Other things have, but that has not. I mean, that's something. Keep an eye on our boats over here. We're already taking a decent chunk of attrition. Maybe we do a little swapperoo right now. So I don't know how much attrition I'm going to take on the way over. We're going to lose out on probably a pip of blockade. Yeah, a siege tick without blockade pip. But that's better than losing our boats. Yeah, they almost didn't make it, so close one. Close one indeed. Freaking Treaty of Tortellini. That never matters. And now it suddenly does. I don't need 3 boats here, I don't think, for the full blockade. I probably just need the 1. But they actually have some boats. So I'm not super in love with the idea of just keeping a single boat there. It seems slightly risky. Now, if we swap to another religion, what would that be? Would we just go like Protestant at the drop of a hat here, blink of an eye, whatever you say? Or do we look for something else? Ooh, this is... I might have killed my fleet here. I'm gonna try. I wonder, is there... You know, that's also coast, so there's no extra loss from any of this. Oh, this is painful. We might lose a boat here, or all of them. Can I do this? I really want to do this. I think I can. I think we have the time. Get that general colonization law going. But we will not have the time to complete competitive merchants for the moment. But that's fine, we have nothing much to gain from it anyway. Oh, this might be a loss of a boat, 2 boats. No, oh, just barely. Just barely. Oh, I didn't even send new boats. Can I? I can. Get in there. Blockade that stuff for me. Come on, can't be that hard. It's incredible how quickly we lose. We get attrition over here. It's a bit weird, right? This is coastal. It's not too far from... Oh, these are not ports. So we probably don't have supply range? No, it would say we didn't, right? If I have it over here? No, it doesn't say. There's some sort of way to see the supply range here, but I'm not seeing it. Oh, these are my cogs. Fine enough. Probably the worst ones to lose. What are the Brits doing here? With the Army of Ireland. Where are you landing? In the Orinoco Delta, which is the Arawakian province here. Is that a conquistador you're running then? We don't know. But it feels like they're running a conquistador here if they're just freely entering the Arawak. And we might also want to go for a conquistador. Did we have a thing that gives me a conquistador? Or do we already have them? We don't already have them. I feel like there was either a mission or something that gave us a conquistador. Like a really good one. Oh, is it our estate agenda? No. Did I maybe not take the agenda that does that? Or is it this here? Knights of the New World, maybe? Yeah, that's it. Which requires us to fortify Malta right, which I didn't start, did I? No. Why did I not start this? Oh, because we're still expelling the folks. Not sure how the timing is going to work out. Choosing expel there was probably a huge mistake with all this going on. These seem to be taking a lot less attrition than the galleys. Should have run with the cogs in the first place. Also, just give me that siege, please. Nope. Just do it, you know. Inquisitor's dead, but I think we're no longer inquisiting, so that's quite alright. I mean, I would love the admin points. But maybe one of these is fine. You're very expensive. The fact that the normal price ones are just like 4 times, well, not like 4 times, they are 4 times the price of the lower one is just pretty crazy. Yeah, and if I'm gonna run another colony soon, I will need all the money I can find. I think. By professionalism, we loot Trinidad. I mean, I do tend to click this button, even though money is currently not very well. It's currently very relevant, and professionalism is not so much. Boat over here? I think we do, right? I think we'll go and use our cogs to transport west. The other east, you know. I think that's a lot faster than walking to Sinu. I'll even take a repair tick here before I move, I think. Okay. Attach. Get over there. Stat. I wish I could do something against the Treaty of Tortellini here, but I don't know what it would be. They're so fast. Only way I could see if they were to end up in a war against the in a war against the Pope. That would probably work. Do I leave? I think I guess I'd send you there. What kind of boats do you have here? Oh, it's just both sides boats, okay. I will grab one of my galleys and send it over to the Windward Islands. Because we don't know where the enemy army is. They're not in Sinu. They might be trying to cross over to Trinidad to take it back. Expand the empire. No. Pretty sure that didn't suddenly cause the Portuguese to be at war with the Pope, man. I still don't see how we would make that happen. Tier 4. Corruption reduction, stab cost modifier, army tradition, trade power. I certainly don't want the bourgeoisie influence. We already have too much of that. Kind of considering subservient bureaucrats. Or we go for the... None of these are great. Don't think I care about stab cost. Army tradition is not too bad. Just so we can keep it up a bit. Subservience bureaucrats can be quite good. But it kind of means you always want to have some corruption. So you make use of your... I mean, we already have passive corruption reduction. We would double it, essentially. And we really want some corruption to pay off. Oh, I also need to use my colonist. Whoops. Maybe we do take this and then we just debase our currency a bit. Yeah, I think we will. Because debasing currency turns corruption to money. And then we can use our free reduction to pay that off. I think that's going to be worth it. It's not a lot of money. It's really not a lot of money. And being below 1 corruption has benefits. Yeah, this is 27 is just not going to be worth it, I don't think. We might lose out of monarch points that way. I really don't want to lose out on monarch points. Ooh, we can raid these folks? Don't mind if I do. Does that mean I can raid again overseas? Oh, I can, right? I forgot about that. I waited with the raiding a bit because of our timers here being weird. But yeah, let's grab a ton of money. But let's also send that extra colonists. Where do we go? Might just be... Do I try to cut these folks off, or do I try to go for high-value provinces? I don't think we can really cut them off anyway. But I can't quite go for Havana yet. And the other provinces here are not particularly high value at all. Except for Aruba. Are we afraid of some... Well, and I guess all of these. Per de Gerd. Because they have 10 development. Maybe we start on Antigua? It's a lot of natives, but we can handle them, especially once our war is done. I could expel the Berbers from Arguin. I don't know that I want to do that. So we're getting a bonus, right? It's not a malus or something. It's an actual bonus we get from expelling. If we look at our settler spread here. Adjacent controls gives a bonus. Right. So there's a good reason to go with your chemo. Yeah, let's go with your chemo. But I wanted to check on the expelling. The settler chance here, right? There's a bonus from expelling, yeah. And therefore we could expel the Berbers from Antigua. And we'd move a development over and we'd get an extra 0.6% chance. Not from Antigua, from Arguin. I'm going to do it. Get that started. Go back to our money grabbing plans. It's the 4th of February. We should be able to quickly do a small little jaunt here before we have to go back to protecting. I'm pretty sure we can do that. Just want to be back and protecting on the monthly tick. If we are to optimize this, which I wouldn't mind too much. Can't come up with any way to make the Pope hate the Portuguese, unfortunately. I mean, potentially. Does this still work? No. Potentially we could declare war on the Portuguese and call in the Pope. Do you actually have troops? If you don't have troops, I don't have to bother you. No, you have 6,000 troops. Yes, I have to and want to do this here. We probably don't need all y'all. I'm gonna have my cogs go repair in Jamaica for now. No, I'm not gonna do that. Am I? I really want to bring some troops over to... we have these 1,000 folks here. They can probably deal with the natives in whatever the place is. It's probably fine. Okay, monthly tick is come and gone, so we can put you back on raiding. I think that worked. It might not have worked. We might have lost out on a trade tick or something, but I'm just gonna assume that that's not the case. Half-price trader, Cannot raid here. Not until 50. Oh, this place isn't ready yet. Okay. So let's do Toronto. Not Toronto. Not to be confused. Let's get you out to barricade the strait. Barricade? Yes. Put a barricade in there. That makes a ton of sense, man. Ionian Sea? Sure. And then we did the Aegean, right? We did. We did not do the Mara Sea. Nor the Gulf of Varna. There, and then there. And I think that's raid route 1 done. So I'll go back to money making. Checking on you, you still seem to be okay. Your attrition is being acceptable. Keep that blockade up. Keep an eye on these Portuguese. And yes, I know you want peace, and I want peace too, soon. I'm gonna pay them money. I did just grab a bunch of money, so we're probably okay doing this. Speaking of, we can probably buy another boat, can't we? Yeah. Let's do that. Keep having a look at this war here. We can go a bit lower. I think we can do one more. Let's not risk it. Send these galleys. How's your siege? I'm gonna wait for the siege tick. There we go. And then we're gonna go into Jamaica and send our galleys to continue the blockade. They'll be there before the next siege tick. Nice. We didn't lose any blockade power there doing that. It's a bit gamey to do it this way, but it's kind of efficient. I like efficient. Don't go see no colonialism against Portugal because we just landed in Chiquimo. Okay. This being down is great because now we can peace out and we can... Ooh, do I want to fight these? Don't think I have anything to lose here. I'm gonna send some to help. Probably not necessary, but... Yeah, when do you arrive? They did arrive in time. We stole one of their transports, which may or may not be useful. Did we? We did. Merge, detach, I don't know, get you into Sinu. Get you folks. How's raiding over here? Can we raid again? No. Okay. Let's get you into Jamaica. We might be able to raid these actually because they moved. Yeah. Can you just do it? No. Too far away from our homelands. Alright, because we don't own this place yet. But if we do peace... I forget, we did this in Australia and I don't remember how it worked out. I think if I take the tribal land, do I actually get the land? I have to be mindful here again of the colonial region status. This... Oh, that's Caribbean. Didn't even realize. Well, I did check that earlier. Oh no, it's Caribbean, but it's not in the achievement. Is that right? Or am I just misremembering? Certainly I wouldn't. Well, they're called Knights of the Caribbean. Yeah, zoom over to home. Why not? Yeah, see, Trinidad is not in this, but it is actually in the Caribbean colonial region. Which is good and bad. No, I think it's fine. Wait, did you lose a... No, you didn't lose a colony. Dang. I only saw 4, but they still have some mountain. Why was I thinking that even? Oh no, because I want to avoid forming a colonial nation down here, but we won't. We won't quite do one in the Caribbean either. So that's fine. Can't take this Ujapari tribal land because we can't make it a core. I don't know where it is. It's not gonna matter. Take your ducats though. Give me those ducats. Request expansion. I don't know why I can still vassalize you folks. That's weird. Take your war reps. I am taking all your provinces, aren't I? Hey. Now, this is land that might want to be cored. And I still have a admin lag issue. I think I still do it. But I really need to be careful with my admin so I can move my capital. Oh, you should be able to raid now. Oh, but you're too weak. Okay, that's fine. Too weak to raid is fine. We have all these. I kind of don't want to convert these from animist, actually. If we're swapping anyway, I don't think there's a good reason to do so. No, you're almost done. Why do you want our capital? Maybe Jamaica is a decent place. It's easy to defend with boats. It's hard to defend without boats. But we also have the... it's so complicated. You're actually the ones from Malta. Okay. Okay. I'm just wondering whether I should spend the admin to core these places or not. Because we do need to spend on the moving of the capital. And it's gonna cost us like 300. Wrong button. That's the button. Yeah. Might be slightly less than that. But yes. Oh, but there's a distance multiplier or a distance addition. So maybe it costs us more. I thought it was the development that made the cost, but no, it's distance, so we need more. So I guess I'm not coring just yet, which is bad, because overextension is bad and all that, but I just need to not fudge up the capital movement. That would be really sad if I did. Price of paper changing? I don't know that I have any paper. land. Do I just bring one guy to deal with the 2,000 natives, or do I bring two? Let's bring two. I'm a bit unsure because we also want to kind of sit on the rebels that we certainly have here. But it seems to be okay. Okay, now you guys go and raid. Give me that cash money. Anything else I can raid now? 1, 2, yes. Wait, I can raid people that are not my religion, right? I don't know if it's group. So can I raid Catholics when I'm Protestant? I don't know. Half-price trader. I think we already have one of those sitting around. We get some discoveries and spy network I don't care about. I'm just going to take the money here. I think that'll be okay. But yeah, I'm going to sit on the overextension for a moment. I think it's my best move for now. Actually, could just go into Arguin. Could you do the crossing? I don't know if you can. Let's repair you first, because I'm sure Jolov is about ready to be raided. Ready to raid. 1501. No, Jolov is not, but the European places, like the more central Mediterranean ones, probably are. Not actually European. We can't raid the Europeans, but the Tunisians. I don't think there's a lot there because the Castilians and Portuguese took a lot, but still. Speaking of the Portuguese, that timer is still okay. I mean, not beatable. Absolutely not beatable. But not terrible. Come on, just get me that Malta so I can build the stupid shipyard to then throw it away just so we don't lose out on the mission. That's a bit dumb. Let's have a quick look at that mission tree. Whether that's actually worth spending 100 ducats and time on a shipyard right now. Or whether just giving up on... we don't want to give up on this whole tree, do we? We get the 45 Malta, which gives us a bunch of permanent claims, which is nah. More permanent claims in places I don't super care about, but maybe. And then until end of the game, ship trade power, morale of navies, that's pretty good. That conquistador is neat. Average monarch lifespan. I want this. I mean, whatever we're saying here, right? We have these missions, why don't we do them? So yeah, we're gonna try to go with the shipyard plan, which is a weird thing. I just don't have the admin to do the double move. Would it tell me the movement cost? No, I mean, definitely wouldn't tell me there. It would tell me roundabout here. So we're talking about 360, 370, probably like 400. Well, close to 400 admin to move the capital. Now, if we were to go for the double move, we would save on the distance, wouldn't we? We would save on... It's not straightforward, unfortunately. I don't quite... Well, can I see that's in the colonial map mode? Does it still tell me the distance? Effective distance 0. I don't like that. Well, I can cheat a little bit and check something nearby. It's not quite true. Ah, no, I can't because it checks the distance to this place, of course. But we know it was about 460, I think. Wasn't it? It's pretty close to our colonial range limit. Not quite, though. Maybe it wasn't 460, dang. Does it say the actual distance in the tooltip here? Distance to target 72. So what I'm trying to figure out, in case it's not clear, is if we maybe don't lose too many monarch points doing the double move and therefore can keep Malta. But the fact that the base is 200 means it's going to be super costly, right? Yeah, no, it's terrible. Even if we didn't have to pay extra distance penalty, and we do, A double move could cost us 400 at least. And a single move doesn't even cost us 400 with the distance penalty. So yeah, no, we just have to suck it up. The weird Maltese thing. Just get Jamaica done, please. It's already a seat of a new cardinal, which, considering that it's not even a place yet, is funny. I don't think we care much about any of these. I might just go for... I don't even know. I might just go for feudal de jure law. Yeah, let's grab that. That can actually be useful for like these places. It's unlikely to be useful. Oh, they're not even unhappy about any... I mean, it's a bit of intolerance and stuff going on, but no, what's it called? Separatism. Oh, that's nice. Might not have needed that then, but the other ones were also garbage, so it doesn't particularly bother me. You get over to... I'll make a quick stop at Arguin, and then come home. What did I say, 360-ish monarch points? I think we'll be fine, considering the time it's going to take us to... God, that's so much colonization you're doing. You're not necessary in Magua, so we still have to look... No, I still have to look at Maguana, not Magua. Yeah, those are different things, I'm sure. Lublin. How many cardinals can there be in the world? Okay, these should be done very, very soon. Our Jamaicans. And the day they're done, we want to go and... Urbanization. A base tax on Malta. Actually, I don't really care. No, just have the unrest. Thank you. As long as it's not building cost. There you go, Jamaica's done. We moved 2 development over there. Excellent. Now Jamaica will go ahead and build itself a quick little cheeky little shipyard for extra ducats, because we're an obsessive perfectionist. It's gonna take 1 year. Do we know how long this is gonna take? Does it say? No. It's probably more than a year though. Must be more than a year. Should still be good. Should definitely send out our colonist. And I think we can send it over to Marion. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is number 5. But we will have done the movement before this colony finishes. So I think sending you is fine. I'm not going to expel Maltese, because I don't know what happens if and when we lose the Maltese. If Malta's not there and we just stop having our colony, because that would be unfortunate. You, 1 more monthly tick, there you go. And then you can raid a few Tunisians. It's a lot of micromanagement with a lot of stuff we're doing here, but I think that's kind of useful. You see Castile. Oof. That might be a big deal. What do you call in? Castile, Aragon, Naples, and Tafilalt. Castile with their 50,000, 14,000 Aragonese. Tafilalt. And who else was it? It's not Scotland. Naples. With another 6 against the Ottoman 60. So before we've accepted these call to arms, oh, it's 39 minutes, we also need to put a cut in here, but we still have to make this decision. So before we've accepted all these Ottoman call to arms, because they were not, well, not Ottoman ones, the other call to arms, because nobody was able to cross over to Rhodos. But I'm going to assume that the Ottoman has a bit of a fleet. And they might just land on Rhodes. No, they don't have a claim here, so they might not want to take it. And we have that fort that might, which we've apparently been paying for no reason. Oh, because we were at war, yeah. That's the Aragonese fleet. Maybe the Castilian fleet is going to show up. I think I'm going to accept because I don't want to lose the Castilians, but this might be a huge problem. This might be a big deal. You know what? I don't have the time to think here because we're 40 minutes in. I'll decide that next episode. Thank you folks so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, as always, please do hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. And of course, let me know in those comments whether I should be pressing this accept button or whether I should drop Castile like the hot potato that it is. Let me know. Thank you folks for watching and see you folks next time.